September 13th, 1759. It's a date that changed the course of North American history forever. On this day, a small but decisive battle unfolded on the Plains of Abraham, just outside of Quebec City. It was a clash that lasted less than an hour, but had consequences that echoed for centuries. Hello again, and welcome to the Daily Pastcast. This is where we dive into a story of something that happened on this day in history. Today is September 13th. Now let's go back to 1759. The stage was set during the 7 Years' War, a global conflict that often was called the World War. In North America, it was known as the French and Indian War, pitting British and French forces against each other for control of the continent. Leading the British was General James Wolfe, a determined and ambitious officer. His mission? To capture Quebec City, the key to French power in Canada. Wolfe understood that taking Quebec would be a turning point. Controlling the city meant controlling the St. Lawrence River, the vital artery for French supply and communication. Opposing him, the Marquis de Montcalm, the French commander, equally resolute in defending New France. Montcalm had fortified the city and prepared his troops for a siege, but he was wary of Wolfe's boldness. The British plan was daring. Under the cover of darkness, Wolfe's troops silently landed downstream and scaled the steep cliffs overlooking the city. This surprise maneuver caught the French off guard. The climb was treacherous, and the soldiers risked everything to gain the high ground. At dawn, the two armies faced off on the open plains. The battle was fierce but brief. It lasted less than an hour. The British disciplined volleys and tactical formations overwhelmed the French lines. But the battle's most striking and tragic feature was that the fate of both commanders. Both Wolfe and Montcalm were mortally wounded during the fight. General Wolfe was shot multiple times, but lived long enough to witness his army's victory. He famously said, "Now God be praised, I die content," before passing away on the battlefield. Montcalm, too, was gravely injured, and he died the next day. The deaths of both commanding generals in a single short battle is rare and macabre footnote in military history. The British victory at the Plains of Abraham effectively ended French rule in Canada. It paved the way for British dominance in North America and set the stage for the future United States and Canada. Just 4 years later, the Treaty of Paris in 1763 formally ended the 7 Years' War. France ceded most of its North American territories to Britain, reshaping the continental's political landscape. Today, the Plains of Abraham is a peaceful park in Quebec City, a place where history lives. But on that September morning in 1759, it was the site of a battle that reshaped the continent. A tiny battle with huge consequences and a story of courage, strategy, and sacrifice that still captivates us more than 250 years later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like this story or any of the other stories on the Daily Pastcast, make sure you subscribe and hit that like bell for more fascinating stories. We'll see you tomorrow on September 14th.